Good day, everyone. We are honored to be part of this meaningful conference and grateful for the opportunity to present our study at the International Conference on Innovation and Inclusivity in the Philippine Education, Connecting, Collaborating, and Publishing. Our study is titled Understanding Bullying from Within, an exploration of bullied junior high school learners from advanced sections. It focuses on the quiet yet profound struggles faced by the learners who, despite being academically advanced sections, experience bullying that affects their well-being and performance. Before we walk through our findings, allow us first to introduce our research team. I'm Raimundo D. Fernando Jr., Teacher 3 from Palayan City National High School. Joining me in this research are my co-researchers, Ma'am Mary Missy Fernando, Teacher 3 from Port Magsaysay National High School. Ma'am Jane D. Agaid, also Teacher 3 from Palayan City National High School. We are grateful to be guided by our research advisor, Dr. Evelyn P. Solis, Education Program Supervisor of DepEd Division of Nueva Ecija. Now, let's move on to the background of the study. Bullying remains a significant concern in educational setting, particularly among junior high school learners. While bullying affects learners across all academic levels, those in advanced sections face unique challenges that intensify their experiences. Recent studies within the last 5 years indicate that bullying continues to significantly impact adolescents' emotional well-being and academic performance. For learners in advanced sections, these effects are compounded by distinct academic pressures and social dynamics that may foster exclusion, competition, and hostility. Advanced sections, often composed of high-achieving learners, place considerable pressures on learners to maintain top performance. This competitive environment may unintentionally encourage social hierarchies, cliques, and power, which increase the risk of bullying behaviors. In such settings, relational aggression, where peers engage in social manipulation, exclusion, tactics, or verbal aggressions, become particularly prevalent. While less visible than physical bullying, these subtle forms of aggression can severely affect learners' emotional and psychological well-being. Victims may experience feelings of isolation, anxiety, and disconnection, leading to long-term distress. Moreover, learners in advanced sections may hesitate to report bullying incidents due to the stigma of seeking help and the pressure to maintain a strong academic image. Learners in high-performance environments are often reluctant to disclose emotional struggles, fearing they may feel weak or incapable. This reluctance further isolates victims and exacerbates their psychological burden. For this study, the lived experience theory by Van Manen, introduced in 1990, served as the theoretical framework. This theory focuses on understanding human experiences from the point of view of the individuals living through them. In this context, it helped the researchers explore how learners in advanced sections personally experience bullying. By using phenomenological analysis, the study was able to capture the meaning they assign to these experiences, including how bullying affects their emotions, social interactions, and the way they cope. This framework allows for a deeper understanding of their inner world and the impact of bullying beyond what is visible on the surface. A notable gap in existing research is the lack of focus on bullying among learners in advanced sections. While many studies have explored bullying in general education settings, there is limited attention given to how it affects learners who belong to high-achieving or gifted programs. These learners face unique pressures, such as intense academic expectations, competitions, and complex social dynamics that can intensify the effect of bullying. Because of this gap, we still do not fully understand how these specific challenges impact their emotional well-being, academic performance, and social relationships. This study aimed to address the gap by exploring the bullying experiences of junior high school learners in advanced sections and identifying the specific struggles they face and the coping strategies they use. The primary focus of this study is to explore the subjective experiences of junior high school learners from the advanced sections who have encountered bullying. Guided by the lived experience theory by Max van Manen, this research aims to gain a deeper understanding of how these learners emotionally respond to bullying, how they cope, and how these experiences influence their social and academic lives in the long term. This study was guided by three main research questions. First, how do learners who have experienced bullying describe its emotional and psychological impact on their well-being? Second, what coping mechanism do they use to navigate these experiences and maintain resilience? And third, how do they understand the long-term effects of bullying, specifically on their social, relationship, and academic performance? This study uses a combination of photo voice and transcendental phenomenology. Photo voice allows learners to express their experiences visually through photography, helping them communicate emotions that are often difficult to put into words. Alongside this, transcendental phenomenology explores the deeper meaning behind these experiences. The study is grounded by Van Manen's lived experience theory, which focuses on how individuals interpret and give meaning to their emotions and personal experiences. In this case, the impact of bullying on their academic and social lives. Data collection took place in 4 key stages. First, learners were trained to use photo voice to capture their bullying experiences through photographs, then asked to reflect on the meaning behind each image. In the second stage, we conducted one-on-one semi-structured interviews to explore emotional, social, and academic responses to bullying. The third stage involved focus group discussion where learners reflected collectively and shared coping strategies. Finally, we analyzed school records, incident reports, and policy to understand how institutions responded to bullying. A 5-member research team from each different school conducted data collection to ensure a diverse range of perspective. This study involved 9 junior high school learners from advanced sections in Palayan City District in Nueva Ecija. These learners were selected based on their willingness to share their experiences through photography and interviews. We aim for diversity in terms of gender, type of bullying experience, and social backgrounds to ensure a broad and inclusive understanding of the issue. Now, we move on to the results and discussion. I will present the participant visual narratives and the meanings they shared. These narratives have been grouped into 3 major themes. Let us begin with the first theme. The first photo is titled Broken Glass. Ang larawan po na ito ay nagre-represent sa akin, nakikita ko po ang sarili ko dito. Yung self-confidence at self-worth ko po ay parang yung glass na nabasag. That is because they are bullying me about my physical appearance. Nahihiya na po ako palagi and hindi na po ako confident tumayo, magsalita, and even mag-smile na lang po ako, may nasasabi sila. The participant compares self-confidence and self-worth to shattered glass, explaining that bullying about physical appearance led to feelings of shame and loss of confidence. The second representation is titled Feeling Left Out. Pinapakita po ng larawang ito ang nararamdaman ko na laging pag-iwan at pagtrato sa akin ng mali. Katulad po ng rantang bulaklak na nakatayo sa karamihan, ito po ay naglalarawan ng aking buhay na minsan lang nalunod sa kalungkutan. It uses the image of wilted flowers to express feeling of exclusion and deep sadness caused by being treated unfairly. The first major finding shows the emotional and psychological impact of bullying. Respondents describe intense feeling of self-doubt, abandonment, and emotional pain. Many of them internalize the negative labels used against them, which severely damage their self-worth. Others express feelings of isolation and even the loss of motivation to pursue their goals. These experiences shows that bullying deeply affects not just behavior, but the learner's sense of identity. Our next representation is titled Gitara. Music is my therapy. It makes me feel better and also a place where I can run to. Walang judgment, naiintindihan at nai-express ko po yung nararamdaman ko through music. Nawawala po yung pagdududa ko sa sarili ko and also nai-release ko po yung negativity through it. The participant described music represented by this guitar as a safe space where they can express emotions and release negativity. Music becomes a coping mechanism that helps reduce stress and rebuild confidence after the pain of bullying. This is just one coping mechanism shared by participants. But as we analyze the data, we found several ways learners cope and show resilience despite experiencing bullying. Let me walk you through the main patterns that emerge. Learners use a range of coping mechanisms to deal with bullying. Many turn to creative outlets like music or sought support from their families and faith. Others found comfort in friends and digital communication. Some use physical activities like sports to stay grounded and rebuild confidence. Interestingly, a few chose self-reliance, withdrawing from their environment or transferring school. These coping strategies reflect both resilience and the need for external support. Our next photo is titled An Ant. Ang naging epekto ng pagbubuli po sa akin ay ang aking pakikisalamuha sa ibang tao. Hindi na ako nagtitiwala sa mga tao sa paligid ko. Pakiramdam ko po kaya lang sila lumalapit sa akin ay may kailangan sila sa akin katulad ng langgam na ito na nag-iisa. Hindi na po katulad ng dati na sumasama ako sa marami para maging masaya. Ngayon po, mas masaya na po ako na nag-iisa. The participant uses this image of solitary ant to illustrate how bullying affected their ability to socialize. They now prepare isolation, feel distrustful of others, and avoid group interaction. This is a strong sign of social withdrawal as a long-term consequence of bullying. This representation is not unique. Many participants reported similar feelings and behaviors, leading us to identify the theme long-term effects of bullying. Let us examine the key patterns that emerge. Table 3 highlights the long-term effects of bullying on learners' social and academic life. The data shows that victims often withdrawal from social interaction due to fear and further bullying. They also experience strained relationship with family, friends, and teachers, leading to emotional isolation. Academically, bullying causes self-doubt, stress, and lack of confidence, which negatively affects their performance. Some victims skip school to avoid the bullying environment. These findings align with the previous studies showing that bullying not only impacts social relationships but also hinders academic success. Our study, Understanding Bullying from Within, highlights the serious emotional, social, and academic impact of bullying on learners from advanced sections. Bullying lowers self-esteem, causes social isolation, and negatively affects academic performance. Many victims lose confidence, experience verbal abuse, and feel abandoned. The competitive environment in advanced sections often worsens these effects. While some learners cope through creative activities, faith, or family support, these strategies are not always enough to prevent long-term consequences like academic decline and damaged relationships. Our recommendations focus on prevention, intervention, and collaboration. First, schools should actively monitor to identify bullying early and prevent learners from suffering in silence. Support groups for both victims and bullies can promote healing and conflict resolutions. Clear anti-bullying policies with strict consequences should be enforced to hold perpetrators accountable and deter bullying behavior. In addition, awareness campaigns, seminars, and counseling can help students and staff understand the effect of bullying and build a supportive environment. Regular training for teachers and learners is essential to address bullying, both in person and online. Finally, collaboration among schools, educators, and parents is crucial to ensure learners' academic and emotional well-being. This concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time and attention, and God bless.